Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. I am finally doing my highly requested video, my makeup collection and storage. So this will be my first makeup collection and storage video, and I have been on YouTube for about 3 years now, so it's about time. This is not my permanent setup, it's a temporary setup, but it will give you an idea as to how you can store your own makeup collection. And I love watching makeup collection videos. They are some of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. So if you would like to see when I get my new vanity and chair, then thumbs up this video so I'll know in the future to do an updated makeup collection video. So without further ado, let's get started guys, because I'm so excited too. This is my makeup setup of how I organize my makeup collection. It is sitting on top of my chest of drawers. And this is just a temporary setup because I do intend to get a vanity and chair, but for now I think it works really well. So what you're seeing on both sides are those MUJI drawers, and we'll get into the details of them right now. This is just a overview of how my makeup setup is. You can see I really love those acrylic containers. These are my MUJI storage containers. It's true what they say about these containers. They're very durable and they don't shift around. The MUJI storage drawers, they're very stable, and I do love them very much. Now I have the deep drawers, and I have 3 of them stacked on top of each other. The first one, the drawer, is able to, you can lift the lid of the first drawer. Then we also have this one underneath, but the top does not come off. You can't lift it. And I wanted it that way. I wanted this look to mimic the clear cube without spending all that money. I thought that this would be a pretty neat way to do it. I do have a review of some of my MUJI storage containers on my blog. You can find that at blogspot.com. So they have 2 deep drawers, and you can see it holds the Guerlain Cruel Gardenia, and this is how the thickness is. So you can fit products that are similar inside. So let's go into the details of each of my storage drawers. In my first drawer, I keep most of my Guerlain products. Actually, I keep most of my Guerlain products in the entire cube. So the top lifts up, like I said, and inside I keep 2 of the 5 color palettes. I also keep my Cruel Gardenia. This is actually a backup for me. I believe that if you're ever gonna get married, this is the highlighter you should be wearing. It is so beautiful. So here I have 2 of my favorite bronzers from Guerlain. This one is a terracotta bronzer, and this one is my 4 Seasons bronzer. And they are so beautiful. I highly recommend them if you're looking for bronzers. In the next drawer, I keep 6 of my favorite Guerlain eyeshadows. These are the 4 quads. This is what one of the quads look like. They're very beautiful, very pigmented shadows. And then I have 2 of the limited edition Guerlain palettes. This one is so beautiful. It has a bee. And I hauled this one a while back. Then I also have another limited edition. I keep these in their dust bags. This eyeshadow is so beautiful. It's like a piece of artwork. It's just so gorgeous. One of my favorite eyeshadow palettes to look at. Some of my eyeshadows I collect are just purely for collecting, to tell you the truth. So I will keep those right there because I just love looking at them. In this drawer, I keep my Dior palettes. There are 2 of them. And I also have the terracotta liners from Guerlain. And I also have a backup of my Guerlain mascara Here in the back is also a Phenomenon Eyes. If you notice in the drawers, I don't stack anything because I wanted to be able to see everything I have so that it get used. So that was the whole point of getting the whole clear containers from MUJI. In this drawer, I keep my Bobbi Brown products and one MAC blush. I think this is my only MAC blush and it's so beautiful. You can see my flowers starting to disappear. This was from a Surf Baby collection. This right here is a beautiful palette from Bobbi Brown. You can take this anywhere with you. You'll be guaranteed to have every eyeshadow color you want. Now it opens like this and you can see the colors there. These are very pigmented shadows and I really do love this. And there are more here on top as well. If you open it like that, you can see that there are more shadows inside. So I really love this from Bobbi Brown. Then I have a Bobbi Brown shimmer brick. This is beautiful. This one is called Peony. Gorgeous colors. In this drawer, I have mostly all of my eye products. So we have mascaras, concealer, Urban Decay primer. I don't have a lot of eye pencils or lip pencils. Actually, there are just 7 eye and lip pencils all together because these things go bad quickly. So I want to make sure that I just stick to the expiry date that's on them, which is generally 6 months to a year, depending on what kind of liners or lip liners you buy. So I definitely don't keep a lot of these. The same goes for mascara. Every 3 months I will just change them out. This is my last drawer in this container. This is where I keep 5 of my MAC eyeshadows. Then further back I have this CoverGirl Queen Bronzer. And here I keep my favorite drugstore eyeshadows. This is from a German brand here called Catrice. Love Catrice products. They make some really good eyeshadows and you do get a good value for money with these drugstore shadows right here. So these are my favorite drugstore eyeshadows. So let's move on to the next container. Over here I keep some of my favorite Chanel nail polishes. This is also a container from MUJI and the drawer just pulls out just like that. This container holds 20 of my favorite Chanel nail polishes and it allows me to see what the colors are, and if I turn it around I can see what each individual color is. And generally I know what's in the middle, but just in case I forget, if I flip the container like this, then I'm able to see each individual color. It's not my ideal storage for my nail polishes, but it's one that really works for now and it's very functional. And I think I just paid under 13 euros for this container. Next we have this clear acrylic container. I purchased this at Marshall's. It was going for $29 US and I got it at Marshall's for only $19.99, and this is excellent. I'm able to keep some of my primers. These are 2 of my favorite primers. These are by Guerlain. This is the newest one to the edition. It's so beautiful. And then I keep some of my favorite Guerlain Meteorites products out. Then we have the Emilia Pucci limited edition, and we have the regular Guerlain Meteorites. And here I keep my Chanel eyelash curler. You're probably wondering where are my brushes. I don't keep my brushes generally out here. I keep them in my drawer because I don't want dust to fall on them. Here is an overview of my lipsticks. That's how they look. I have 3 Guerlain Rouges, another Guerlain lipstick, some YSLs right here, and some Chanel lipsticks. and Dior as well. So those are my favorite lipsticks to wear. This is my second container of drawers. Now I have the same amount of drawers on this side as I do on the other side. This is what it looks like. It also has the top that lifts off. This is the way I stack them. In this drawer, I have NARS blushes and 2 NARS singles and some Rock & Republic makeup. Now Rock & Republic is not sold in Germany, so I have to thank my sister for this, the Macaholic 22, as you all know. She sent these to me and I love them so much, so every time I walk by, this jar just makes me happy too. In the next drawer is where I keep most of my YSL products. I have 2 gel liners from YSL. I have a cream blush and I also have a Chanel cream blush right here, as well as I have some YSL duos, and I have a beautiful highlighter here. This was also limited edition. This is what it looks like. Look how gorgeous that is. So love that, and this drawer is well used. This is also one of my favorite YSL blushes. Look at that. This is the number 5. It's just gorgeous. So that's what's in that drawer. Next we have my Dior drawer. I love this drawer so much. I collect the 5 color palettes because they're very good. Dior makes some of the most butteriest, creamiest eyeshadows ever. This is my cream gel makeup. Actually, I tried to get a refill from this in New York and I couldn't find one. You see, I panned it real good. So everything in my collection is used. And you notice the concept, I do not stack anything in the drawers because I want to know exactly what it is that I have. And you can see the drawers are also very spacious and they pull all the way out. So you can see this drawer. Beautiful. And you're probably wondering, when is she gonna show her Chanel drawer? So let's get to the good stuff. This is my Chanel drawer. You can see the containers come all the way out. They're very beautifully organized here. I do not stack them. You can see I have a little obsession with highlighters because good highlighters don't come along very easily. This one is from Chanel. It is so gorgeous. It came out this spring. And then I keep some of my favorite Chanel blushes. These are just some gorgeous blushes that I keep here. How pretty is that? Then we have my next Chanel drawer. The same concept, I do not stack. I have 2 of my favorite products here, the Chanel Le Beige. I love them. I have them in the colors 60 and 70. You've seen some of these in previous haul. Here I have 3 Chanel single eyeshadows and a 5 shadow quad, as well as my Chanel powder foundation. This is in the color 114 Ombre. I also showed that in a haul. Then last but certainly not least, but it's definitely my last drawer, this is where I keep my lip glosses and lip balms, and this is what it looks like. So I have some YSLs, Chanel, lots of Guerlain, a M.A.C lip balm, then I have my Sicily lip gloss. This Bobbi Brown lip balm is so good. And then I have the Chanel one right here. In case you were wondering where I store my brushes, I keep them all in this drawer because I don't want dust to fall on my brushes, because once dust falls on them, then you get them inside your product. I know a lot of people like to store their brushes on top of their vanity, but I prefer it being stored here. Here's a quick overview of my brushes. Always invest in good quality brushes. So this is a quick overview of how I have my drawers set up. I really do love these containers, the MUJI storage drawers. I highly recommend them. Then we have the middle here. This is how I set up my makeup. I think this is really beautiful. Coming here every morning, I can find everything I need because everything is well stored and well organized. So I hope you enjoyed my makeup collection and storage video, and I hope that you got some ideas as to how you can store your own makeup collection. Some of the pieces that I featured in this collection are also on my blog. I did older posts, so you can check them out as well. And if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to comment down below. So I love you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.